Is the game? There we go. The game caught up. All right. Oh, you're a pigeon now.
Oh, yes. Isn't it wonderful? I
Not
think
my.
I look wonderful.
Not the first word I would use to describe it. The fuck?
Oh.
Venetia is full on sweating,
Okay.
hopping from foot to foot and fanning herself frantically with her hands.
Oh, I forgot I can't just hit spacebar to continue the conversation.
Alert, alert! Ooh, I hope you like your data extra crispy because we're headed for a full-scale meltdown in here.
Whoa, what's going on?
Finally! I thought I was gonna blow my speaker before you noticed. Hurry up and get me out of this thing before I suffocate!
What thing?
Oh, sure! I'm great! I love shorting out. I mean, who doesn't like spontaneously combusting? I hear burnt pockets are really in this season. No, I'm not okay! What part of alert, device overheating, self-shutdown in progress did you not understand? Take this damn case off before you burn the whole house down! Oh, yeesh. You really need it spelled out for you, don't you? Oh, yeah, that'll look great on your tombstone. Tried my best. Look where it got me.
Yeah, Venetia's being a real bitch right now.
Just... Just get this case off of me while I still have good battery cells left. I've been burning up all night! Oh, is it? I had no idea!
Wait, age plugging your computer while you're sleeping bad?
Yeah, if you leave something plugged like for too long, it makes it so that your battery drains faster over time.
Oh.
You carefully remove Venetia's
Yeah.
case. Her body is alarmingly hot. It seems you've acted just in time.
There! That wasn't so hard, was it? Ah, that was close. Watch yourself. I run hot.
Yeah?
Listen, you mind if I stick with you for a while? Just in case I feel another meltdown coming on. I'd hate to lose any important save files or valuable passwords or something. Oh, speaking of which, I need to do another update I've been putting off now that we're back in the green zone. Talk more later.
Got it, darling.
Oh, you bad.
I forget, did we get the Hanks to love us?
I think you have to talk to them because yeah, they went to do their big thing, but
Hanks! Hey, Hanks, how's it going?
Oh, you know. Low and to the left.
Yep. Sick!
Sick. Wing suits. Wing suits. Wing suits.
What? That's the only way you turn yourself into a neon flying squirrel?
You're so funny. But yeah, basically, it's an advanced form of skydiving. You still wear the chute, but you also wear the suit. It creates a ton of drag and turns you into a human glider. Ever had a really amazing dream where you're flying? It's like that! Or maybe even better. It is! Wanna come? No?
What?
It's our first time!
You guys ready for this?
No way! We know what we're up against. Yeah, we've been training years for this. Gotta take the leap someday. We know it's going to be the most epic thing we've done to date. We'd love to share that experience. This is it, house homie. Yes or no? The final moment. The last dance. It's now or never. The leap of faith. Wanna come?
Yeah?
That was sick!
That was awesome.
Dang, house homie! You were ripping it out there! Front of the pack, tip of the V! And you've come with us on every single adventure! You got something special, dog! And that's why we want to invite you to become
And number 6.
an honorary Hank! What do you say?
Like, yeah, broski's Hanks forever.
Yeah! One of us!
One of us!
We're the Hank!
What?
Amazing.
How did we? What? How are we only their friends? I'm sad now.
Oh. Let's see. Maybe there was an
Dunk is
option of
balanced
like,
on the
what
exercise
about
ball when you
something more,
walk up
but
on
we
him,
didn't see it.
sinking into a deep squat.
It's probably because I told them don't, or it's probably because I said fuck Red Bull.
This is the kind of thing you've seen people do online. It looks so easy when he does it, but you know somebody else would fall and break their neck if they tried.
Holy shit, dude.
Dunk doesn't even flinch, turning to give you a cheery wave mid-squat.
Hey, hey!
Dunk doesn't just dismount from the ball, he backflips off it, striking a ridiculous pose and giving you a cheeky grin.
I'm so glad you're here. The exercise ball is one of my favorite pieces of equipment.
Why?
We've done a lot of stuff together, you and I, but this one is really gonna be one of the coolest.
What's so great about the ball?
What isn't great about it? It's like being a kid again. You get to bounce, 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 and work out at the same damn time. Now I know standing up on that thing is not a beginner move, but if you want to try it like me, I can help you out. I'll spot you and hold you if you need it.
I love that.
Oh, hell yeah! Here, I got you.
Dunk helps you climb up onto the ball. It's hard to keep your balance, but he's got such a firm grip on your hand and your hip, you manage to stay upright.
Yeah.
Easy, easy. All right, if you want to try sinking into a squat here.
With Dunk's help, you sink into a squat, fully aware that you are nowhere near strong enough to do this on your own. But where your body trembles, Dunk steadies you. His hands are always wherever they need to be to help you, gentle in their touch, despite the calluses on his palms. He stands so close to you, an intimate position without even the slightest hint of anything untoward. A true gentleman committed to nothing but ensuring your safety. It's quite sweet, really.
That's it. Just like that. Amazing. You're a natural. All right, that's enough. Let's get you down. Careful now.
Dunk helps you climb down from the ball, not letting go of your hand until you've settled yourself with both feet firmly on the ground.
You did amazing. And hey, you can squat now.
Wow, we can squat.
Press this button anytime to get down like a clown.
What's
You
left
can try it
shift?
out when you're just doing random stuff around the house. It's fun.
Dunk eases the ball away from you, rolling it to a place where it can stand on its own. He looks suddenly serious.
Man, we're running out of sports to try together. It feels weird to realize we're getting close to the end of the road. I kind of thought you'd click with at least one of these things. I mean, it's all your equipment after all. But we got one more thing to try. Well, things, I guess. I'm sure one of them's gotta be your new obsession.
It has piqued my interest. What else do we still have?
Next time, we're doing Misc Day. We're
Misc?
gonna try it all, baby. You just
No
meet me at
idea.
that little box of odds and ends. I know your thing's gonna be in there.
What box is he talking about? This box?
I
that'd be my
guess so.
assumption.
Also, for the Hanks, you got so excited at the option of Hanks Forever that you friend zoned them on that. The last option was a love option.
Abel does a funny little dance.
All's well.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where else do we gotta go talk to Abel? Because I've already done these two. Living room.
Let me see.
I'm gonna see if I can't talk to Skylar real quick.
Well, hey to yourself. I have an answer for a question you might have. Why is it that the objects appear as human forms? Because they are objects. They can very well appear as cats or dogs or grasshoppers.
Never thought of it. Now that you say it.
Aw, I'm so glad. We're on the same bandwidth and everything. Cool. So it's because these particular deviators were built to fit on a human face. As they coalesce the anima in the objects, they will always appear as human. If I was a dog version of the deviators, arf, arf, then when pooches would see through me, they would see all the datables as canines. Is that cool or weird? I'm not sure.
It's cool.
Yes, I'm cool. I'm so cool. Menu time. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relation. My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you the feelings from me?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself. Can't wait! It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today. Oh, yeah?
I don't really know how we talk to like Skylar and get her to date us.
Me. Question on if you remember where you've talked to Abel.
Literally everywhere. The bedstand, the dining room, the living room, the living room, dining room, the kitchen, and the bedstand.
Have you done the bedstand twice?
No.
Okay, that might be one of them.
Oh, hey, Birdie's up here.
Abel looks much shinier than you remember. When he sees you walk up, he starts, almost looking as if he wants to flee. But there's nowhere for him to go.
Hey there, Abel. Wow, you're so...
Consarn it. Why have you come to see me now?
What happened to you?
Oh, you should have seen him. He was an absolute animal last night.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, but the fun didn't stop there. You're just in time. This sexual demon was just about to treat us to an intimate act so ambitious and depraved it requires him to coat himself in lube from head to toe.
Tarnation, Benoit!
I'm sorry, I was just cleaning up after a date. But I'm still a little sore. I was trying to screw the cap back on.
Next thing you know, I'm being baptized in this vile liquid.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good and safe time, Abel. Besides, it's water-soluble. You just need a good shower.
I just smell like bubblegum.
Well, if bubblegum's not your thing, I've got grape, strawberry, unscented. This was just an unfortunate and sexy accident.
Ain't nothing arousing about it.
Isn't he adorable when he's all wet and distressed?
I ain't in distress. Now leave me be, you miserable rascal.
Oh, but it's so fun seeing you like this.
Go on, get.
Fine, party pooper. I'm gonna call River. She'll take care of this.
Don't you bring nobody else into this.
Abel exhales, pinching the bridge of his nose between his fingers.
You know, a little mess is part of the job from time to time. And I get that, but this... Sometimes the table's principles are tested. But everyone deserves support, and it ain't for me to judge no one in this house. Not even Benoit.
Kind of judging him though. Can't be easy getting soaked in bubblegum lube.
Sure ain't. I guess I have a hard time seeing someone flit about as free as a bird like that. It ain't something I can relate to. Ain't no worries in that battery-powered head of theirs, no matter how modern and casual they keep things. It ain't really something an old-fashioned table like me can understand. Then something like this happens and they ain't bothered about nothing, even when they did cause trouble for somebody else. It just ain't nothing I can understand.
Benoit should apologize.
Well, I ain't waiting around for no forced apologies.
River enters without Benoit. They wisely seem to have realized they'd be better off letting her handle this on her own. She doesn't even speak to either of you. She just breezes in and out, soaking Abel in water instead of bubblegum lube.
Oh, tarnation!
You're welcome.
Abel manages to look more miserable than he had before.
Okay, but this is an improvement, right?
I guess. I ain't covered
Water
in that
damage.
stuff no more, but I gotta deal with this now.
Let me help you.
Oh, well, I hate to impose, but if you wouldn't mind...
Tyrell strides into the room, all business and looking only at Abel. He's holding a cute towel in the shape of a bunny.
Heard there was a mess that needs cleaning up. Here to do my job.
Actually, we got it. No need to trouble yourself, Tyrell.
Tyrell frowns.
So I can't even clean up messes anymore? Tyrell's not even good enough for a mess, is that it?
I'll take it from here, Tyrell.
You reach out for the bunny-shaped towel, and Tyrell looks back and forth between the two of you.
You better be gentle.
Of course.
Under Tyrell's watching eye, you gently and carefully mop the water from Abel's body.
I knew my lover had that special touch.
Shut up, Tyrell!
Abel seems intensely embarrassed, but he holds still and endures this cleanup without complaint. If not for Tyrell's presence here, this moment would feel spectacularly intimate. But as it is, you feel his gaze upon the two of you, motivating you to get through it faster. When you finish, Tyrell takes the wet towel from you, cradling it in his arms as he walks out the door, speaking soothingly to it in a quiet voice.
Well, that was something. I thought I was about to smell like bubblegum for the rest of the month.
He shudders.
Ain't even gonna think about what else might have happened if I never got that stuff off of me.
You'd never be able to hold anything again.
Exactly. I don't want to think about any of that. You really helped me out of a tight spot. And I ain't the kind of guy who likes to rely on others. I just don't like being in the spotlight. Especially not for nothing like that. But sometimes the table's got to rely on somebody else. And I guess if it's you, maybe it ain't so bad.
Really glad to hear that.
And I'm glad to know it. Just glad to have that bubblegum nightmare over with.
No, Nightmare's in the bed. She's cool, though.
Well, now that's all over. I got work I need to get back to. You take care now.
Lunchtime. No better time to check in with your phone. Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot.
Tell me about it.
Alert, Device overheating. Self-shutdown in progress. What are the signs for a heat stroke? Ooh, someone Valdivia search it.
What do I do? What do you need?
Ooh, do you have any idea how stuffy it is inside a pocket? Air! I need air! Cold air, a vent, a fan, ooh, a freezer even. Ooh, quick! I can't afford to lose another camera lens.
We can go to the fridge. It's the coldest thing here.
You bring Phoenicia to the refrigerator and place her in the dairy tray, like a piece of cheese.
Hey, are you okay? You look like you just ran a mile. And Phoenicia's in my cheese tray. Something's up because she ain't food last time I checked.
Need your help.
That's what I'm here for. What's going on?
She's practically on fire.
She's overheating again? Phoenicia, you know you can't keep going like this. You need rest. You have to.
Could we save the lecture for when I'm not 10 seconds away from self-destruct? Come on, come on! Oh, come on! I've got dead pixels popping up all over the place. No, I'm too young to need a screen replacement. This cheese tray is not cold enough.
Hang on, open the freezer.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. Thank you.
You got it everyone hot too?
Wow, you actually care, don't you?
I thought I read it as, wow, you actually don't care, do you? Of course I do. You're important to me.
You know, in my experience, humans only say that when they want something. Forget I said anything. My wires are all crossed right now. I'm just talking nonsense.
Dakota helping. Are you feeling any better?
A little. And the company certainly doesn't hurt. Thanks for taking care of me and bringing me over to Freddy.
Anytime I like taking care of you.
Ooh, careful. I just cooled down. You're gonna get me all fired up again.
Better not chance it. I'm already on full blast.
Hey, sorry, Freddy. You're right. And I'm sorry I snapped at you. You know I can't think straight when I'm in full meltdown like that.
That's okay. I'm just glad you're feeling better now. This has been happening a lot more lately. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
You're right. I really should invest in a more breathable case. Oh, what can I say? I'm a device of habit. But I'll get right on it. Thanks for looking out.
Wait, don't you have a live stream now?
Oh, shoot! What time is it? Oh, I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe you remembered.
Of course I remember. That was
Can I get that in
important.
writing? Freddy, you heard that, right? Everyone heard that? All right. It's only a little after my usual start time. If I hurry, I could still...
Phoenicia, you almost had a full system shut down. You can't do a stream right now.
I'm fine. Look, no warnings or anything. Just let me boot up the app and... Temperature warning. Discontinue any unnecessary activity. Well, maybe I should stay here a little longer. I can always do a double tomorrow to make up for it.
You don't want to overheat this much?
It's kind of, complicated. Shut it.
No, it's not normal.
Maybe it's not your normal, but...
It's nobody's normal.
Well, shit, I overheat all the time. What about you, Caddis?
Wow.
Wait.
Oh, I said I heard fuck you, Caddis. I was like, wow.
I said, what about you, Caddis?
No, I don't overheat, like, at all.
It's my normal, okay?
Okay, now fuck you, Caddis.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's not normal.
It is for me.
It shouldn't be.
Well, it is.
That was my shoulder. How could you?
It doesn't have to be.
No, you can't pick up anything on your arm or with your arm. I know how to speak.
That's my dominant hand. How can I pet Akamaru now?
You'll find a way.
What? Nothing's going on?
Honestly, if that what would have gone on for any longer, I'm sure it could have shattered a glass.
Oh, come on! I already told you. It's just that damn battery. That's just the lot I was dealt in the factory. We've all got our faults.
Well, that should be covered under the warranty. I could send you in for some maintenance if that would help.
Well, that would be great, you know, if, the warranty hadn't already expired.
Are you sure?
Yeah, a bummer and a half. And you never got back to them about the extended warranty, so we're both just out of luck on this one. Oh, damn. Anger.
And that's really what you're going with? A degraded battery?
Yes, because that's what it is. Mind your business. What is it with all the damn questions? Gee.
What was it before that? A faulty sensor, right?
A bad charge can cause a lot of issues, even for someone without a weak battery.
Oh, and before that, it was the spyware scare. You even blamed a system update once, I think.
Okay, but system updates actually do ruin phones.
Those take a lot of power.
Phoenicia, you need to start being honest about what's really happening here.
Thank you, Freddy.
If not with everyone else, at least with yourself.
Enough! So I've got a few problems. Who doesn't? It's not like it's affecting my work, right? My brand is bigger than ever. I'm doing crazy numbers every live. I've got offers and sponsorships pouring in, and everyone loves my content. How could I not be good? Just look at the comments on any of my videos. You're amazing. Your tips have saved me so much money. Thank you. Your content is like my therapy. Watching you gives me so much confidence to try new things. Thousands of comments just like these on every single one. I'm helping my viewers. They need someone to look up to, and they chose me.
Venetia handles this as her business. Are you? Because it sounds like you're miserable.
What part of wildly successful is giving misery to you?
What part of wildly successful is making you happy? Who said success and misery are mutually exclusive?
I mean, I make people happy. I make them laugh. I help them feel confident.
And what do you do for yourself?
I do tons for myself. I'm the queen of self-care.
Like what?
I do spa treatments. You know I'm all about my skincare routine. Online shopping. I gotta have the latest accessories and outfits.
Do you do it because you like it or because you have to for your audience?
Okay, well, I have tons of hobbies that I enjoy just for myself.
Name one.
I do art. I actually just finished a set of new home screen backgrounds, and they look fantastic. Thank you very much.
Which you also put up as prints for sale in your shop.
Got me there, I guess. I do photography. I'm always looking out for great shots. You know, I even started a photography club.
Oh, are you talking about that video series where you give tips on how to take the best selfies?
Maybe.
Any hobbies that don't also film or turn into content?
Realization slowly dawns on Phoenicia.
Oh my gigs. I don't do anything for myself, do I? I'm a total fraud. Do you have any idea how much time I've spent telling others how important self-care is?
Does it actually make you happy? You care a lot about your fans, right?
Of course I do. Do you think I put in all this effort just for myself?
So close to the point.
Okay, what advice would you give somebody struggling with a burnout?
Well, the only way to really deal with burnout is to rest. Did you know sometimes it can take years to fully recover? Especially when you're trying to force yourself to just push through it. The harder you push, the longer it takes to come back from it. Your processors can only take so much without rest. Oh.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
You're right. About all of it. I just didn't want to see it, but you're right. I've been pushing so hard for so long. My followers mean everything to me. But it can't be my everything, can it?
It shouldn't be. You deserve more than that.
I deserve more. I think I need some time to think. Hey, come by later. I'm gonna shut down for a while.
Want some grapes? I always eat when stuff gets stressful.
Give me some grapes, ready?
I have green grapes.
Let's grape it
You
up.
grape it up, indeed.
So can you figure out how we talk to Skylar?
Yes.
Brody.
Hey, compadre.
Whoa, is that bedroom Bodhi I see?
Yeah, bedroom Bodhi. I sound like a superhero. It's peaceful in here.
Bodhi looks off into the distance somewhere. He's clearly not his usual chipper self.
You seem lost in thought.
I've been thinking a lot, my dude. About a lot of stuff. Okay, it's like this. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, right? You for sure don't think while something is happening, whoa, I'm gonna miss this. I mean, sure, you might realize it's good, but you don't always realize that it's also finite. It's gonna end. Every moment ends. It might be kind of a big thing to grasp the meaning of the era you live in, or the impact it might have on the world and your soul. I should know, amigo. I'm the 80s, and just look at me. Sure, people remember me fondly because of the style, the music, the media of the times, but I don't know. Are they remembering the real me? Or are they remembering and longing for who they were then?
I need to look at this because this has been bothering me. Okay.
Think about it. Reaganomics, the hole in the ozone layer, the Exxon Valdez, the Challenger, Chernobyl, the war on drugs, Central Park 5, the Iran-Contra affair, AIDS, for God's sake. That's all me. That stuff was a pretty big downer. I'm just feeling like maybe I wasn't as great as I thought I was.
Wait, was AIDS during the 80s or the 90s? I thought it was more of a 90s issue.
Oh, I have no idea actually.
Well, hold on. AIDS was a major health concern for both the 80s and 90s. The 1980s marked the terrifying emergence of AIDS, defined by fear, uncertainty, and high mortality rates, while the 90s was a period of advocacy, activism, and the first major breakthrough in the treatments. Bodhi, every decade is a mess. Nothing is perfect, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't have merits.
Wait, what did you just say?
But I love you.
You do?
Yes, everything about you, even your flaws.
I love you too. I love you so much. Oh, Bucko, hold on. I feel a power valley coming on. Oh yeah, here we go. It's time to feel it.
I'm definitely feeling
The
it.
music of love.
Let's go, Bodhi, sing to me.
Bitchin'.
Bodhi begins to play his guitar in
Wow.
earnest, singing with all the
Bitchin'.
skill and bombast of the 80s musicians he no doubt adores.
I don't know what song this is.
You got that old nostalgic feeling.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's his own song.
You're drifting off to a better time.
Wonderful.
I think.
Put in all your hopes and decades long ago. but you're flying ever so high.
It sounds like him.
Then your heart starts to remember a world more simple and kind. Oh, babe, I pray you hear the
Yes, you know what the date is. Bodhi's song is an original to the game, date everything, and was released as part of the official game soundtrack for 2025. The song is sung both by Stephen Booth, who also voiced the character Bodhi, and was performed by Garrett Williamson and Robbie Damon. It's a two-minute song.
It's wonderful.
You best believe you're listening to it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let me get on my phone to do this. Finish listening.
Yeah!
Bodhi, that was wild.
You know it!
You got charm and spades, Bodhi. Can we hang out all the time? Amazing of the 80s, and I think I'm in love with you.
And I know I'm in love with you!
Yay!
Yippee.
Oh, Bodhi was sass.
Nice. Alrighty. For Skylar, it says that you have to show interest in her functions and explanations on how dating works.
Okay.
And whenever she does the suspension of disbelief things, you have to always like believe
What can I
her.
do for you in my main menu?
Let's talk about features and utilities.
I think so.
Right this way.
I want to talk about rules and strategies.
What's on your mind?
How does specs work?
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get more specs?
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in one attribute. Think of it as you, growing in experience, dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any other specs questions?
Are specs choices?
They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible.
Not the collectible.
No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check. Any other specs questions?
How do I know which dateable gives each spec?
Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a dateable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize.
Just do a straight fucking poise build.
You know, for realization recipes.
No, fuck that. We only want fucking poise. We're going back to Elden Ring.
Any other specs
Wow.
questions?
Good on specs.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Yes, when I come back, because I will be right back. Caddis, don't set shit on fire!
I never said anything. Okay, so by now he realistically is gone. So that means it's time to set everything on fire. Yes. We love the fire. It must consume all. Perfect.
You're just having fun, aren't you?
Mm?
Hmm?
Oh my god, the chat's on fire. How could that happen?
Oh, no.
Oh, it must have been the
Are
Magmar. The
delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
What do they do?
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the datable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the data deck sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions?
How many are there?
A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33. That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
Yeah, who's the one that has 33?
Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
Can I get all of them in one playthrough?
No, unfortunately, that's not possible. At a minimum, it would take 3 whole playthroughs to find them all. Fortunately, New Game Plus tracks your collectible collecting progress. Any other collectibles questions?
I'm good on collectibles.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to realize objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
Can a bad ending with someone lock me out of another ending?
No matter what you do, you will always be
remember
except
going
for
through that
one
one.
very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
I'll be on the lookout.
Any other questions about what you should be doing?
When should I leave the house?
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story. A point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
I don't know I'm ready to leave the house, in your opinion.
If you want the barest minimum of a good ending, I would shoot to get 100 specs points in any one attribute. Once you have that, you'll get some pretty good results. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Is there anything wrong with getting the hate ending?
Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really. You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. But since you won't be able to realize objects that hate you, you might start to find yourself locked out of certain endings if you keep getting a large amount of hates.
Oh. So we can't realize fucking Parker.
Just
And
speak
that
with
means
everyone
no
honestly,
Skylar.
from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously, even though it makes me happy. There's no pressure at all. If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Good on strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Nothing here. Actually,
Ghost,
good.
what can I do for you in my main menu?
That was all those.
How weird. There should be like a question on like, can we talk about how the dating objects part?
Is it in this one?
There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Dating
Oh,
objects.
okay.
Oh, my favorite. What do you want to know about my lore?
How the debut.
So you're gonna do like all of them and like have a really positive
Honestly,
ending
Aside
answer.
from some traces of some previous owners who I have to keep secret.
What was that?
The time isn't right.
You're gonna tell me that this was the place where fucking Valdivian started.
Since we have the only pair of Dateviators in existence, there is certainly quite the buzz in the object and concept world. There's a whole lot of vibrating going on. Feel it?
But they always seem to talk about me specifically.
They are
just
always
whatever.
aware of their other forms in other places for sure. But that doesn't mean that the ones in this house are any less or more conscious. A table leg never forgets, no matter where it is. What did you think about that?
Makes perfect sense.
That makes
Nice. Thanks. Oh, my suspension. What's that she's saying?
Skylar removes her Dateviators, holding them out so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar beams at you, her eyes glimmering behind her glasses. Are those happy tears? For a moment, she looks as though she's contemplating hugging you, but she manages to keep her arms at her sides, her hands curled into excited fists.
Yes! You did it! My suspension of disbelief has been upheld! She's in there right now feeling great! It kinda itches? Ooh, but it's okay. I love it.
There's a few moments of silence as something seems to dawn on Skylar. Her smile softens, her eyes warm and inviting.
I love you. Will you accept it?
Of course.
And just like that, Skylar is back to her chipper self. But the warmth in her gaze remains.
Yay! Love, love, love!
That was easy.
I thought you had to do it a couple more times, but
I
guess
already
we
I
won't
already
do
had it
that.
twice.
Right. Yes.
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight.
I don't want a story that's Eddie.
This is the story of the Star Brothers. Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars. Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble. They were the most rare and beautiful thing. New lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials. The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's mind. They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail with both hands, Leo knew to stand in front of it and play the comet's head like a friendly dog. When the boys were old enough, they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes. You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
They do, don't they?
The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage. And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived. They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. "It is time, my sons," he intoned. "It is time for you to be born again. You will come to me separately and chart your course through your human life. You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience. And when you leave my chamber, you will forget what we have said. When you are born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human." Leo looked from the Elder to his brother and bit his lip. "Sir," he began, "when we get there, when we are born, will I know my brother?" The Elder smiled kindly. "Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you. If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime." Eris smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. "Don't worry, Leo," he whispered. "We'll remember each other, I promise." Each boy went with the Elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, they smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do. It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined, and they would get to do it together. "Are you ready?" asked the Elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. "Yes, sir," they said together. Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun. And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
Among Us.
Kinda like that. They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars. I wish I could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and their closeness, but it took them a while. While they were always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other. It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other. The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day, as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and further, Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition. He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock, and when the rock began to thin into a great, high cliff. He pulled himself up short in a panic, but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge. Time slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
Oh my.
This is one of those sad
And that's
stories.
when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist. Eris pulled them both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive. Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught each other's eye. For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then. On the cliffside, sheened in sweat and blood, they became brothers. The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly. They went up together in small planes, learning to take off, to land, and then to do flips and loop-de-loops. They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to earth. The day the plane went down was a flight like any other. Nothing had gone wrong. There was no great conflagration, but the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get the engine to start again, and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons. The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky. Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat. Eris, wake up, get up. Eris, get out of the plane. Eris lay still. Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes! And still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly. Like a great wave crashing over him, Leo felt the light go out of the sun. Leo brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
They could have done that better, but Eris is already gone. What? Right when he gets emotional like this, let's keep going.
It was many years later, and Leo still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning. Colors seemed bright and hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world. He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand. The way that girl smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have. It was that girl who began to bring him back to life. She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. Comet! Comet, come back! Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, his back against a tree. And then there was Comet, streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree. Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile. The girl arrived breathless and grabbed Comet's tail with both hands. "You silly goose! Where were you going?" she laughed. "Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way." "Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo." Celine smiled. "Hi, Leo." And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again. Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family, and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house. They smiled when the sun built them a new one. And when Leo died, he died with a smile on his face. Celine was standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm. In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the Elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. "Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!"
Oh, wow.
Eris laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly. "Oh, Leo! I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had!" "You were there?" Leo asked, confused. "But no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you. But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there, and I wouldn't have missed it. I'm so proud of you." As the Elder looked on, smiling, Leo began to cry. The boys held each other, crying and laughing, and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. "I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. But I don't understand. You could have been there with me. We could have done it all together. Why did you leave me, brother?" Eris grinned. "I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo. Yours was to live."
Well, right in the feels.
Yeah, but sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy.
Alright. I want to. That story took a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's anyone that we can realize real quick, and then we'll quickly run around realizing people, and then we'll call it there.
Mm-hmm.
Can we realize this fucker? Yeah.
No more schedules.
He's gonna say schedules when we realize him. I know he is.
But like after that.
My love is always right on time.
Speaking of which, I watched Dom's clips. He is very valid for everything he said.
Today,
No. Both of you love this guy.
No.
And it means the spirit of timeliness shines through your very essence. The most beautiful pocket watch in my collection would be ill with jealousy if it could only see. Are we on for our date later?
Fuck no.
Realization? Truly?
It's time.
The spectral energy flows through. Timothy turns around, examining his newly human body. His tail and ears are just where they were, but the body they adorn is fully human now.
No gears. No internal tick-tock ticking. Only the lub-dub of a human heart.
You have to keep on. You have to keep time on your own now, Timothy.
Yes, I suppose I shall.
He gives you a warm smile.
A challenge I shall embrace wholeheartedly. Thank you for this gift, my friend. I shan't forget it.
Timothy tries to move away from his obsession with time and scheduling. He picks up some odd jobs here and there, but the obsession runs too deep, and he quits every one of them. No one is ever quite on time. He just can't cope. It's not until he goes to work at your local train station that he finds a place he can truly excel. Here, Timothy's obsessive devotion to schedule and fondness for pocket watches sets him apart in the best way. In an orderly fashion, he works his way up to train conductor. But he doesn't stop there. He revolutionizes your municipal train system, transforming delays from a consistent occurrence to a rare event.
The next train will arrive at this station in 5 minutes. There are so few things in this life one can count on. But you can be sure our trains are one. Please line up in an orderly fashion. Remember, there is always time for courtesy.
Timothy's love for timeliness has changed the game for commuters in your city. You can't help but smile when you see photos of him in his conductor's uniform. He's come so far.
So glad we never have to deal with him again.
You're actually gonna cry yourself to sleep because of that.
I will cry myself to sleep, but with tears of joy. I think these ones need like 100% sass.
Yeah.
We have 90 yet?
I think so.
No.
Oh. And I guess sass is like 86.
We can try Mac. Benoit need 100? Yeah, Benoit didn't need 100.
Come on.
The Hanks need 100 too. Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh god, there's so many 100s. No, only 86. Damn.
Alright, we'll try those two. Oh, we can try Bodhi needs 100.
Of course.
She also needs 100. Motherfucker.
I said so many 100s, I don't remember this.
We tried Doug.
Oh, nice. Doug, Matt, and Titus were the ones.
Yeah.
Seeing you, I could really use some now. Although are you certain you want to transform our relationship so substantially? Ready for you.
The spectral energy flows through your...
Nice.
Fascinating. My body feels incredible, yet my brain feels substantially less... What's the word? Good? You understand what I'm mouthing, right?
No.
It's a substantial enhancement. Just Maybe not for their brain. Even so, it's definitely still better than the Hoboken to Atlantic City upgrade.
My CPU is nearly overheating just processing the profound implications of such a transformative metamorphosis. It'll definitely be an adjustment not being able to access all the knowledge in the universe at lightning speed. But it's worth it, since now I can truly interface symmetrically with you.
But having fleshy organs is only one of the 16 immutable aspects of being alive. And to truly be human, Mac would need to acquaint themselves with the other 15.
Exceptional news, my significant other! After a comprehensive and arduous search, I have acquired an acceptable vocation facilitating the ability to earn a respectable income, just like a real flesh human. Starting next week, I will be the Senior Blockchain Project Acquisition Analyst for the Moneycoin Cryptocurrency Corporation.
I did not understand a single fucking word.
Even though I may no longer possess the ability to process data internally, I found a home where my years of experience in pointless CPU processing is invaluable.
So proud of you. There's Timothy. There's Mac.
The Nekobaru realization still horrifies me.
Wait, was Nekobaru on the poster with Hiro?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Surely
love, thou
she's not
art
going to be
how
needed for
dost thou?
Gaia.
Is there anything the Diogenes or I can do for you? We've been training in some realize. What is this? You cannot mean what I think you mean. The only context in which I have heard realize is the mystical transfiguration of an object like me into a human being like you. Ye gods, can you mean it? Me? But how? How is it done? How is it achieved? Should it be witchcraft? I must confess, I have always felt a certain affinity toward the magical. But is it real? Could it be?
Not magic. At least I don't think it's magic.
Well then, my deepest well of challenge and of faith is emptied out. I give all for this boon. I shall do it. Remake me. Wow, he looks tough. What sayest thou? Draw thy weapon, knave! Unus, duo, tres, sagittal! Parchment! Curses! How?
What can I say? I always see it coming.
Unlike you.
Anyway, let's do this.
The spectral
Certainly
energy
they're not
flows
gonna
through
throw
your
it 4
big
times in a row,
what was
right?
once merely laundry detergent becomes
God, she's hot.
Paris curls her hand into a fist, flexing her arm and admiring the muscle she sees. As she notes the bulge of her own flesh and blood bicep, she laughs triumphantly.
My gods. I feel so alive, so powerful, so tall.
It was true. From her former diminutive stature as a box of pods, she stands a full 7 feet tall.
Yay! Damn, you look amazing.
Yes. If I do say so, yes, I do. Now, what shall we do? Hatch a scheme to dethrone a worthless monarch? Bathe in the blood of our mortal enemies? Drink in the sun and enrapture each other in the eyes of the gods?
You can see the passion and fury in the now very human eyes of the warrior you've brought into this world. She is a soul out of time, and a dominating physical presence. You struggle to decide how much to allow her to indulge in her lusts, blood or otherwise.
The one where they enrapture each other.
Come. I want words we bandied whispered into each other's ears. This new body longs for all the experiences I could not have before. And the wisdom of the Diogenes within me drives me on to adventures and passions I've not yet known.
Titus turns out to be an invigorating teacher and an eager student in the ways of her huge, brand new body. Always a warrior, there are moments when you have to tell her, gently, that love is not always like battle.
Oh, fuck that. The rougher the better.
She understands that her need for conflict and conquest have, if anything, only escalated since her realization. As the more athletic parts of your evening draw to a close, you begin to accept that she will leave you. Her bold and exploratory nature will draw her far beyond the confines of your laundry room and even of your house. You realize that you will miss this earnest and powerful being.
I shall miss you too, my love, but surely you can see. My desires have always been bigger than my container. And what a gloriously spacious container for experience I now possess.
The very next morning, before the sun had even broken through your windows, it hit you that Titus was gone. She left the house and began a single-minded search for her goal, the nearest accessible source of single combat. She found it rather quickly, as just a few blocks away from your house lies the Round Table, a battle and burgundy club. It is the finest medieval swordplay / wine tasting arena in most of the state. Titus waded in with both arms swinging and a broad grin on her warrior's face. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she trounced everyone who came against her, including 2 bouncers, a burly waiter, and a horse who was known to have a far too playful attitude towards his trainers.
She beat up a fucking horse?
Crazy.
Police were called, but so engaging, so enlivening and entertaining was her performance that rather than leaving in handcuffs, she was hired. She was born from the tiny arena on the few uninjured shoulders in the group. According to her employer, she remains the single greatest attraction on offer at the Round Table, despite her staunch refusal to believe that it isn't real.
Real action bears its weight, and I bear mine. So action real by real enacted shines. I am real. It is real. We live. No? We live!
Fortunately to date, no one has been seriously injured.
Keywords. Seriously. Oh. Who else do we say we'd go check out?
Doug.
Ah, yes.
Your favorite.
It'd be a great time for a raid. Just come over staring at a fucking wall.
Boom, 5 million raids happen now.
Wait, do we have to have the Daviators on?
I was questioning why you had them off.
Shut up.
I assume so.
Shut up. I'm not that smart, okay?
I mean, how else is he gonna come to life?
I don't know. Listen, I never claimed to be smart. Mama just said I was special. A lot.
No comment.
Oh, hey, baby. So good of you to swing by.
Shut up, Doug.
I was just ruminating on whether love gives meaning to an otherwise meaningless universe.
Doug, I'm here to realize you.
Legit? Wow. That kind of changes my outlook on everything. Can't be so flippant about the pointlessness of life if you're actually alive. But are you philosophically enlightened enough to guide me through that transition?
No, but you're much of a bitch that I can do it.
Sorry, but Doug can't be realized just yet.
Bullshit!
Doug needs to be there for Freddy the Fringe and Zoe. I guess existential dread and food do go together, huh?
Who's
Does
Zoe?
that make sense? Happy
Zoe the
days!
ghost?
Zoe's gone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, maybe they're
That's not-
maybe they're saying Zoe like as if we didn't do Zoe. Like those are the people that were there
Oh, right. He was one of the people you could invite to make Zoe seen by everyone else.
Do we want to try Shelly?
Yes. Hopefully she's not gonna be an able needed character. 'Cause...
Hey, cutie, here for a hug?
Yep.
I'm ready to realize you, Shelly.
Oh, what? Me? Sorry, but Shelly can't be realized just yet.
Ooh.
Our supportive Shelly needs to be
Mateo.
there for Mateo. Does that make sense?
Let's do it.
Happy day.
Well,
Womp
at least
womp.
got 2.
There she is.
Nice.
Wait. We don't have that many people left, do we?
I don't think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
And like some of them, you have like quite a lot of progress on.
Yeah, like I feel like if we talk to Willie, Phoenicia, and Willie, Phoenicia. I want to say Telly too.
I don't remember any of his storyline that you've done, honestly, so I have no idea how close you are.
I kind of just want to run through them real quick, but that would still take us at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, with all the dialogue, it does do that.
Sorry. We'll kill it tomorrow.
Yep.
We realized 3 people.
Yes. Very, very nice considering it was not a long playtime.
Alright. Well. Let's go find someone to raid, Caddis.
Me?
I said, let's go find someone to raid.
Oh, I was like, excuse me, sir. I'm not gonna look for someone.
You find me someone green.
Oh, last time we tried that, it ended up being a scam.
Which one was the scam?
I don't remember the person, but they were actually like a white colored VTuber, and then someone just changed, like, did a redeem to make them green.
Ah. Yeah, no, I don't remember. Who out of this list catches your eye?
Let me screen that. You know, Fire AJ seems. Okay, sorry. Anyway,
No, they definitely seem like a weirdo. I mean, look at their title. They didn't even involve anything dating. It says S rank Silicon. What the fuck does that even mean?
I think the Kaicha 69.
That one?
Yeah. They have a Pikachu hoodie.
I love the fact that I'm getting a fucking getting an ad before I even go into them.
Yeah.
Alrighty. First read message if you're subbed, second read message if you're not subbed. I will be streaming tonight. I don't know when, because I have D&D, but outside of that, we'll be streaming. Probably do some Marvel Rivals and then do Date Everything with Caddis.
Yippee.
But, alright, we're gonna go read Kaichu. I don't know who they are. We literally picked them at fucking random. Variety streamer that loves retro RPG Souls games and plays a lot of PC and sometimes PS4, Switch, Team. What? Oh, okay. There's just a big ass variety streamer who's wearing a Pikachu outfit. So we're gonna go read them. As always, stay safe, be smart, do as I say to do. And we'll see you nerds at the next call. Caddis is bad, no fire.